Right-wing editor of Breitbart News, Milo Yiannopoulos, was scheduled to speak. And if anything like that happened in Arizona, those protesters might actually face racketeering charges.
In fact, some Republican lawmakers right now pushing a bill that goes after people who instigate those riots. 3TV's Jeff Van Zandt joining us live tonight with more information about this, Jeff.
Yeah, here in Arizona, we've been pretty lucky with our protests that they haven't turned violent in recent years, and this bill is kind of an incentive to keep it that way. Protests can be a mixed bag, from the peaceful to the outright violent. Wednesday night, demonstrations got out of hand at UC Berkeley. Fires were set, windows broken, in all $100,000 in damage. Some state Republican lawmakers want to go after those who get violent.
And I think prosecutors would like to have that tool in the toolbox to go after some of these big organizations that are paying people to do what? Undermine the First Amendment or hide-mine the First Amendment to go out there and create criminal damage.
It targets organizations involved in instigating or paying people to riot. The state can slap those groups with a racketeering charge. Some lawmakers think this law isn't needed.
It really implies that there is an underhanded type of organizational effort to do bad things by people who are trying to come out again and express themselves under their free speech rights.
Last July, tear gas and pepper spray broke up a demonstration in downtown Phoenix. While the situation didn't get out of hand, some think the bill will help deter violence.
It's not to undermine the First Amendment. People have the right to assemble, peacefully assemble. If they do that, they get the message across.
Now, not a single Democrat voted for this measure out of fear that it would affect the First Amendment rights and say the laws on the books already are good enough. That's back to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you. And by the way, take a look at what happened in Brooklyn tonight. Thousands of people rallying against Donald Trump's immigration order. The people who are out there protesting tonight are representing bodegas. Those are the very small grocery stores you see while walking around New York. The majority of these people are Yemeni Americans. And as you know, Donald Trump recently signed an executive order barring people from 7 Muslim-majority countries, including Yemen, from traveling here to the U.S.
New tonight at 9, the ACLU of Arizona is demanding to see documents on President Trump's travel ban. The nonprofit filed a Freedom of Information Act request today with the local U.S. Customs and Border Protection Office. They want to see the documents on the implementation of the plan and how administration officials are interpreting and executing the ban that has sparked protests nationwide. The request is part of a coordinated effort from 50 ACLU affiliates all across the country.
And a story that is new tonight. Phoenix Mayor Greg Stanton once again saying that Phoenix will not become a sanctuary city for